Why do some men always attract chaos? Does toxic women find weak men? Do toxic women find weak men? And why do some men always attract chaos?
Because you are what you put out. You are what you put out.
Just that simple.
And you are what you attract.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna, again, if a dude is like out, you can't have a calm dude that deals with chaos. It just doesn't go.
Yeah, that was an oxymoron.
So if he's gonna have that behavior, and disciplined men are becoming rare, is because of mainly the lack of the father figure in the homes. Just over time, you see it. A woman can't raise a man. A woman can raise an adult, but a woman can't raise an adolescent boy to be a man. You have to have that presence from a man in some form of fashion, in a house preferably.
Is discipline more important than talent for a man? Is discipline more important than talent?
100%.
Can it overcome a lack of talent?
Yes.
But I can't be Martin. If I'm not a good stand-up comedian, you see what I'm saying?
Because
so discipline can help me to be Martin Lawrence? I wouldn't personally, simply because there is no second marriage in my religion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about a sect of religion. I'm talking about the non-denominational Bible. You see what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
Yeah. So in the non-denominational Bible, you can't find the first, second marriage in there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so therefore, I'm just outside.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I'm outside on the divorce.
Yeah.
On the divorce, I'm outside. It's ugly. You feel me?
So you would never get divorced.
I ain't never get
that
divorced.
doesn't cross your mind.
Divorce don't cross my mind.
No, what I'm saying is
when I'm upset, it's to cross my mind.
No, what I mean is like divorce based on your religion, because you mentioned getting married, part of your religion.
Marriage.
So not a divorce based for religion based is not in you, right?
Yeah. So marriage is the origin of my religion. That's just period. You know what I'm saying?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
When we sit
I
down,
can't help it. You feel me? This is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Marriage is the origins of marriages come from my religion, and that's my belief. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I'm sure that there's thousands of religions older than mine. You know, but except that mine starts actually in the beginning. Big Bang Theory. Let there be light. Big Bang. Boom. Yeah. And there was light. You see what I'm saying?
And when we got together, when we read it, that's what we both came up with. I saw where, Moses permitted divorce, but when we read the verses, I feel like it told me marriage one time. So I'm not planning on getting remarried either. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be married to the Lord. Yeah.
He said he did
that. Remarrying.
He said he did that for Moses, but before that it was not so.
Yeah, that's what it said.
That's what it said.
So
it's also say if you divorce your wife and she's still alive and you go touch or marry anybody else that you commit an adultery. So you know what I'm saying. So I take that for real. So I just be divorced and bust him down in adultery. You know what I'm saying? Because my wife's still alive. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying like we believe everything, we rock with everything else in the good book. Hey, right? You feel me?
The way I only see myself remarrying if Major was to pass or something. I don't see myself remarrying. Now, I'm not going to say never, but I don't see
Lord
it.
forbid that, but if he passed, you would marry again?
I don't know. I don't want to, but that's probably the only way. That's the only way. I don't. If he alive, I'm not remarrying.
Based on this take, you don't do it, right?
No.
Yeah,
my take.
It's like do. I know. I got you. But my take on it is I'm open to the idea if that's where I'm led. I don't have no issue with marriage. I used to say I only married one time and wouldn't marry again. Just kind of to your point, getting to know somebody, just coming together. But I got a different perspective on life and being with someone now versus what I had back then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can have a companion if you don't want to put it as marriage, a companion. That's what a lot of rich people doing these days.
Yeah, now it's like a national construct or something like this, like a contract. It's like business almost. And so
No,
I
it
just,
is
I didn't
very
do it from that
business
aspect.
based.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so I didn't do it from that aspect. And so at this point, I would want to go with all the business alone.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And so
That's
all that matters and will come into play as well. No one will ever play the role that this woman, Jen, plays in my life. You know what I'm saying? Ever again. It just wouldn't ever happen.
Yeah.
For me, you know what I'm saying? Because see, now we're thinking about everything. We're thinking about the bag, we're thinking about the kids, we're thinking about you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I got divorced and God blessed me through anything that was started with her, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure to bust her down too. Pause. No pause. Yeah. But getting the pod started, and that was just great side banter. We couldn't help it, guys. That was a 100% organic conversation. Now, Okechi, I want to talk about discipline, just men and discipline in general. I think it's something good to talk about. Why are disciplined men becoming rare, in your opinion?
Disciplined men are becoming rare is because of mainly the lack of the father figure in the homes. Just over time, you see it. A woman can't raise a man. A woman can raise an adult, but a woman can't raise an adolescent boy to be a man. You have to have that presence from a man in some form of fashion, in a house preferably, but that's where it's coming. And then now, and you see it, the mothers, single mothers coddling younger boys, and it transitioned to that. Society in some forms of fashion, and you got it from both ends. You got the coddling, and then you have the hard, realistic world lessons for a man. It's not welcoming at all. So what that leaves, you're either super coddled or you're super angry.
Oh, that's good.
And anger, and if you're super coddled, you're gonna have coddling behaviors. You're not gonna be disciplined, and there's no room for discipline in anger. There's no room for discipline in coddling. So just having that male presence in your life, and not saying a mother can't do it, but I'm away on the side of just the rationale and the percentage margins for that.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say, oh, it never happened or this, that, and the other, but that's where it comes down to.
Now, I was going to have to take it there, but you already trying to clean that up, and I don't mean clean that up, but to give pushback for, I don't want to call them anomalies, or it's very low percentage, but there are mothers who would probably be in the audience or watching this, thinking, "Okay, I got a great son, or I did raise a good son, and he's not a felon, and he's successful. He's a college guy. He's successful. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So there are those out there, and I do want to acknowledge that. But everything you're saying, I agree with. But I had to give you that pushback.
No. I
for
mean,
those single mothers.
No, I can take that. But still, even with that, a mother raise a kid, a good kid, humble kid. Like you said, go through high school, good grades. He goes to college, performs. He might even, even in his young adult things, maybe that kid never experienced situations where he had to been disciplined.
There's still character flaws, I know.
Maybe he's a safe guy. People are just naturally safe and timid, right? Not a bad thing, but there are situations that men, especially black men, be in that your mother never exposed you to and never can expose you to.
Correct.
Now, that's when your circle come in play, right? Keeping friends around, cousins, family members to help, to give you a different perspective of, see one of your cousins, this how they doing it. Let me pick up that.
That's what the single mother would say. He has his uncle, he has his granddad, and I know that's not always.
But everybody don't have that.
I know.
Right?
I just had to give you that pushback, though. I know you understand.
But where it start, the reason to answer your original question was the lack of men in the household.
Yeah. So the lack of men in the household, that would be a lack of masculinity also in the household.
Yes.
And
yes.
so even if has a hard shell on the inside, probably a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But discipline is learned too. Discipline is learned. That can be a learned character trait.
Has modern life made discipline harder? Like
Oh yeah.
technology provides instant entertainment, instant food, instant dating, and instant gratification.
Yeah.
Many temptations now fit in a person's pocket. So with that information right there, is modern life has modern life just made discipline harder?
Yes. Yes. To your point, instant, like you said, instant self gratification.
Yeah.
Or the now. Everybody wants stuff fast. Social media shows it. Like people looking at other people's lives. Oh, they have this, they have that. You can track it to the music, everything. So discipline is not easy. It's not easy to get. People raising kids. What do you do to get them on course? You use discipline, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're trying to get somebody to have self-discipline. It's not easy. It's hard. You might have to go through some failures to learn. You got people with serious addictions, vices, and that like need help, like literally need help to learn how to have a form of discipline.
I agree with that. Now, I was speaking with Ford earlier, and we were talking about allowing your children to be in an environment to fail forward, because they're going to they're going to experience failure, but kind of like in a controlled environment, kind of like, I mean, they might not see it that way, but as far as the parent, kind of like a good environment for them to fail in.
Oh yeah.
So that
100%.
that male can, you know what I'm saying, learn like something like what you were saying, like sometimes you're gonna have to learn from, you know what I mean, error.
Yeah.
So yeah.
As a parent, and that's what as being a parent is. You want to create an environment for your kid, better, if not equal, but you want better than you had, and you want to provide that for your kids. So, like you say, they can fail for it, because they're gonna fail.
They're gonna fail.
They're gonna fail. That's inevitable.
Yeah.
But you want them to be in a situation where it's not costing them a lot when they do fail. And you, as a parent, you provide that. Yeah. I tell, like, for example, I was telling somebody about, I don't want to pay for schooling for my kids. I don't really feel the need, and I want to provide the situation where my kids can go to school without me paying. Whether it's buy a house in a better school district or whatever the case may be. Yeah. I didn't want to pay. Something minor, right? However, if I put my kids in that environment and they're failing, I know, okay, I have the means to put them in a private school to give them the resources that they need, or if they need a tutor or something like that. So that's what you have to do to strive as a parent, because it's gonna come. Some failure somewhere, how I look, I don't know. But you always wanna be there to where, like, it's not a tragedy. Like, man, my kids going to this school, they're not performing, I need to get them a tutor, I don't have the means. That's a different situation. But when you can provide that, let them fail. And you're gonna do that for your kids. That's just a nature of a parent.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that was good. Moving forward, discipline. This is a good one. Why do disciplined men usually attract better women?
Because you are what you attract, what you give off. A well-rounded woman is gonna pick up on a disciplined man faster, and it's just gonna be the presence, the aura. She's gonna be attracted to it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the same way for a man. If you like you grounded, you know what you like, you know what you're looking for, you're gonna be able to pick that up. Oh, and I'm just saying this, so don't get mad. Like, oh, she drinking way too much. She on her 4th drink already, and she loud and whatever. If that ain't your type of tea, I know I'm not gonna be attracted to that.
I mean, how could that be your type of tea?
Some
She
men
on her
like
fourth
that.
drink already.
Yeah.
It's been less than an hour.
But you know, some guys like that. Some men and
Oh,
women.
okay.
Some women like that. Everybody like what they like. They may relate that to, she's fun. She loosens up. She's not uptight. Oh, she like the party, and that's attractive to some people. And I'm also not saying just because she's on her fourth drink, she's a bad woman. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So that's what it is, and it's all about basically you attract what you are. You attract what you are.
Yeah. So on the aspect of this man could be disciplined physical fitness, or he could be disciplined in finances.
Yeah.
And promptness, or he could have a few different type of disciplines that he's really committed to. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And so how could she know that? Like, let's say it was a guy just fat, but man, you know he's a super genius and like a computer geek, and he got the bag together and he got the discipline together as far as his work ethic and his finances and certain little things that he know how to do. You know how like certain people just know certain things, like we was talking about traveling, and you know more about traveling than what I do, or some situation like that, right?
Yeah.
He's good at these things, but he came off like undisciplined because when she met him, he didn't look disciplined aesthetically. Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I mean,
does that take away from him being a disciplined man? I think so. I tend to think so.
No, it does.
A little bit.
It does. Because how you going to be disciplined in this aspect, but you can't, health is wealth. So how you not disciplined in getting yourself together, getting your body in shape? Because a disciplined person, chances are they're going to be disciplined all the way around for the most part.
The way you do one thing is the way you do all.
Yeah, just because he might not be disciplined, he might just be good at that. And just because you're good at something don't make you a disciplined person.
That's good.
Just think about it.
But I was trying to say that he is disciplined in certain aspects of his life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
you trying to equate it to no strong. He's good at this.
Like, for example, I think you really gotta see discipline when you have some adversity involved.
That's a fact.
You have to. How I know you disciplined just because you get up and go to work every day. That's really like what you should be doing, right?
Yeah.
Discipline is you go to work, you get up at 5:30 every day, you cook your coffee, you fix your coffee, you eat breakfast, and you're out the door at 5:30 sharp. That's discipline.
Yeah.
You can get somebody else that they might leave at 6, they might leave at 5. Who's disciplined?
The sharper person. That 5:30 on the dot guy.
That's discipline.
Yeah.
Just because you're getting up and going, that don't make you a disciplined person.
That means you doing a routine, making sure not to be late.
Yeah, and that's discipline, and it's constant.
Yeah,
and repetitive.
Yeah.
Know when to hold it, know when to fold it.
I think discipline is self-control. So I think it's possible people can have self-control in one area and still working on to bring control in another area.
Because the thing, as soon as you show undisciplined behavior at anything, I'm not going to think you're a disciplined person. I wouldn't categorize you as a disciplined person. Me personally, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he got his picks and chooses, but as a person, he's not disciplined. That's just like you can relate it to many different things. Like, let me say, is he a liar? He can lie about this all the time, but he ain't gonna lie about that. So if he lie about something on this, he's a liar.
that's a fact.
Right?
Yeah.
So once you show a lack of discipline in your thread as a person, you're not a disciplined person. You're not.
Makes sense.
And that's cool. Yeah. So like, why you put the effort in this, but you can't put the effort in that, right? I mean, Talk
makes
to me.
sense. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I guess
Because
what
you don't want to split hairs. Some stuff is black or white.
Oh, okay, the back. My wife.
Yeah.
Some stuff is black or white.
Yeah,
So-
and I guess what I'm talking about is a person who's trying to apply discipline in all areas.
And so that's why it's two different words: discipline and self-control. And so I like discipline. I mean, you need both.
Yeah.
But we're talking about discipline. So, man, you kind of answered everything as far as all that. But are women attracted to muscles or the discipline it took to build them?
I think they're going with the physical, what they see, for the most part.
So for the okay.
Yeah,
So-
they're more attracted to the physical.
Yeah.
However, I will give them credit. They're attracted to the physical, but the process and the discipline, once you explain and deliver that to them, that's gonna keep them. That's gonna hold the attraction. Because you got to have attraction. Then what's keeping the attraction? Because men are captivated by physical features.
Yeah.
Women, what they hear. Men, what they see. Women, what they hear.
So women aren't as visual.
No, not
Okay.
as not when it comes to the opposite sex.
All right, but now like a really intelligent woman,
Yeah,
beautiful, intelligent woman, is she attracted to the muscles, physical, or what it took to build the discipline? Do you see what
I
I'm saying?
still think both. Like
Still both.
she's gonna see it. She got to see it.
So she know it's real. The discipline had to be there.
Yeah, it's something's there. So that's what's gonna attract her. Oh, he got a nice body. Let me get to know him. Then once he started telling her about the process and the discipline that got there, ooh, yeah. That's what's gonna get her in awe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Versus him, versus she see him, ooh, talk to him. Oh yeah, I got implants, this, that, and other. I've got lipo 360 to do this. I got my abs etched and all that. Then it's like, ugh, I don't like that.
Is character, is a person's character a part of discipline?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
A person
I just
discipline
had
can help define a person's character.
Yeah. Okay. And hey, we're joined by John B. Just walked in the building.
Shout out to John B.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Well, we appreciate you for being here and pulling up on us, man. It meant a whole lot to us.
Wait, hold on. We gotta talk. We're gonna touch on this a little bit too.
Go ahead.
So I was telling them, John, basically when I started playing basketball. So he was around and witnessed it, but I was just telling him how we used to play at your house at Erie War House. That's where my love for basketball came about. So I just want, from your perspective, growing up, seeing people play, who did you look at, and not so much the GOAT, but who did you kind of look up to, and who were you like, oh, they're that guy for that time when we were playing?
I ain't gonna say so much as looked up to, but witnessing it, one of the best talents that I've seen come through the city, all three categories, Travis Moses.
Travis Moses.
All-star basketball, all-star football, all-star baseball. I mean, witnessing it every day, playing with him. Then, like I said, I come down here for short periods of time. Weekend here, summer here. It says so much talent being around you guys. I take that back home.
Yeah. Shout out to Travis Mosley. Travis was definitely one of the best athletes. One of the best athletes. I will have to say that. So yeah. But I just wanted to, it's just so surreal to look back on like getting a love for basketball and how we used to play in the neighborhood and all of that.
Oh, we used to get it in now.
Yeah.
Sun up to sundown.
Yep. And
Those
then,
used to be some legendary games.
yeah, those were the days. And then, so, all the basketball talk, I started getting hit. People was hitting me up, like, oh, just to know I'm like, oh, you forgot to say this person, you forgot to say that, how you say this and all that. But I just putting everything in perspective. Like, there was a lot of good players. There's a lot of good players that didn't get a chance to play. There's a lot of good players that played, didn't finish. and all that things. But yeah, so
I wish I
whole
had my
GOAT
boy
talk-
Stanley Holland turkey
Turkey,
stats because he,
turkey.
you know what I'm saying. I you know what I mean. I did not want to offend, like you just said. I didn't want. It's so many of guys, and then I didn't want to interrupt you when
Yeah.
you was talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking that when you brought his name up and everything, and there's a few guys' names you brought up that I was just like, I don't want to interrupt him. I wanted, you know what I'm saying. It was. The part was about you.
Yeah,
You feel me? But I got hit up too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And people, you know what I mean?
And it was like a lot of people. I started thinking back, so I just wanted to get some. But like even like TT Bumpers, TT Crump. I remember
Leandre Bumpers. Shout out to Leandre Bumpers and Terrence Crump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, crazy thing is, man, and I think look, Freddie too. Freddie, oh man, Freddie Harris.
Shout out to Bowlegs.
Yeah, Freddie Harris. Man, like we used to literally, me, TT, other TT, and Freddie would drive in my mama van, would drive to Huntsville and go to different gyms and play. Like folks don't even remember that.
Yeah.
And that's when I really got to see how good TT Crump was.
He was
Playing with them and all of them guys, they were good. Freddie was good. Freddie, it was a lot of good players.
Really great players.
Yeah, there was a lot of good players that came through and did what they did.
Yeah.
So even I got I got hit up and saying I didn't mention my teammates enough. Like I had a lot, like Rod Long, one of the best shooters I ever played with.
Yeah.
We talked about Joe Black, great defender.
Rod Long numbers in the books. You know, I always got to mention this because I seen the books. He gave me the books one day for a couple weeks to keep the Austin books, the ledgers of what you guys had. And man, a lot of times he had more points to you. Sometimes he had just as many points as you.
Yeah.
Like it was, but like I looked at each game and Rod numbers was there, and I do want to acknowledge.
Yeah. No, Rod could shoot. Rod was a great player. Yeah, it's been a lot of players. It's been a lot. And Andre and JJ, I played with them. Like it's been some players. So I didn't mean to leave anybody out. I promise I didn't. No shade to nobody. I'm the type you say top 5 Austin players, I wouldn't even put myself in. I named the 5 that I feel like was literally better than me. Like that I feel that had more talent and skills. Right?
What do you mean? Over the school's entirety, their history?
When
You mean during your era?
No.
You wouldn't be able to do that, would you?
And the way what I'm saying is I would look at it, I could give you 5 players.
Yeah.
Not include
Besides
myself.
yourself. Okay.
Besides myself.
Yeah.
I leave that for other people to say and put me in, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So I'm saying I could give you 5 players that I felt like that was more skilled than me at that time when we were in high school, and just like as far as skill and a better talent per se.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a lot of factors that go in to make you like that guy.
Yeah.
But just on a pure skill level, I could give you 5 easy.
Yeah.
So I don't hold no weight into it, and it don't stroke my ego or anything that. So, but yeah, shout out to all the hoopers.
I definitely got to say that Leandre Bumpers used to kill me, and TT used to kill me, and Marquise Backyard when he used to come to the new homes, and at Jesse L. Smith Park in the new homes. Shout out to the new homes. And Terrence, his crossover was crazy. All his game was crazy. Just his swag was different. Just coming from Chicago, wearing his socks higher with his Air Force Ones.
With no lotion.
It was just he was flyer than you.
TT did not like wearing lotion.
Shout out to those guys, man. Love those guys. Those are my classmates. Love those guys.
Yep.
Back to the discipline. This is a good one. Can a woman, and I want you to chime in too if you got any opinions, can a woman actually make a man disciplined?
Yeah. Make him disciplined?
Can a woman actually make a man disciplined?
I don't know if she can make him. She can probably influence him.
I definitely have and I got this. She can inspire his discipline.
Yeah,
she can inspire. You know what I'm saying? She can definitely be a big inspiration on his discipline.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
I don't think that
For
a
sure.
woman can make.
No.
No,
She can.
I think she can help with the accountability.
Yeah,
Like hold
that's,
them accountable to, what you set forth. Because everything you do is gonna be hard work. Sometimes you'll slip off to the side. You got other things going on. She can help you mentally get back into that rotation of the mix.
yeah.
I mean,
For
that's
sure.
but can she make you do it? Nah, you had to do that on your own. You got to be
Yeah.
willing to do that.
Yep.
That's a fact. I'm leaning that way right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can't make you discipline.
And then on top of that, just to add something to that, like what does the relationship look like? Are we talking about boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we talking about a marriage? Are we talking about dating? That's gonna play a factor too, for her to even have enough influence to even inspire him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also got if a man only works hard because of a woman, that he'll quit when she leaves his way. So that you know what I'm saying, that would be like a fake version of the
Yeah.
God, you know what I'm saying? Because he's not doing it for self or from within. He's doing it from
Vision.
something
Yeah.
external, you know what I'm saying, outside of himself. If that make any sense to you. Yeah. What else do we got? I had a lot. Is discipline more important than talent for a man? Is
Yes.
discipline more important than talent?
100%.
Can it overcome a lack of talent?
Yes.
But I can't be Martin. If I'm not a good stand-up comedian, you see what I'm saying?
Because
So discipline can help me to be Martin Lawrence?
probably
Do you see
not
what I'm saying?
Martin Lawrence, but it can help you be successful with whatever your craft is. Because discipline is gonna, when we're talking about throwing that talent, that's repetition. So practice, practicing perfect. If you discipline enough, you put in the work, and anything you do is gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. Don't know when, but it will pay off.
I agree.
So the discipline is basically putting the work in versus you hanging, if you keeping it comedian, if instead of you going out after the shows, drinking, partying, all of this, and then just expect to do the same thing the next day versus
working on your bits.
working on exactly going, watching the film, watching how you was moving the crowd. Hey, I should have told this joke different. This how I should have did this. Getting your rest so you can be more energetic, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So discipline can compensate for talent to a certain extent. Because some people, it might be Martin Lawrence just have this look and laugh.
That's what I'm saying. He just looked funny.
Yeah, he looked funny. He like Dave Chappelle.
He don't gotta
His
say
voice.
much. I want to laugh at Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave
He
Chappelle.
looked
his
like I'm
voice.
supposed to laugh at him.
The way he smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's just a talent, like a gift. That's more of a gift.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. Like, it can't overcome like the charismatic.
Yeah, you can't teach
something
that.
that that you was just born with.
Yeah, like height. Like take it back to basketball real quick. You can't teach height. I don't care what you call yourself doing.
And it's not my fault that you got
Yeah.
your height. And
Yeah.
it's not your fault that you know what I'm saying, that this dude over here trying to guard you and he 5'10".
Yep.
That ain't your fault.
So that's how
It
it
ain't much he can do to overcome that.
is. Not at all.
Yeah. So but in everything else, I think discipline is good. What you got?
I was just thinking, even though he 5'10", he might be more talented than Okechi though.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
No, that's a fact.
That 5'10" person, hey, you might get the best of you.
Yeah, it's
So-
Allen Iverson's
So
on there.
never underestimate it.
Yeah.
And it might be because he was disciplined enough to put that work in, at the
Yeah.
same time.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
OG. I agree with that.
That's why.
He didn't just
got
outbeat you. He put the work in more than you did.
Yeah.
Ketchum could have been a great talent, but Ketchum could have been lacking. Not putting in the film time, not putting in the extra reps. This man been putting in that work the whole time.
Yep.
That's why he got the best of you. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. 100%. But you talking about talent versus talent at that point.
Yeah, pretty
You see what I'm
much.
saying? You talking about the 5'10" guy with super athletic abilities, hand-eye coordination, things of this nature that will make him good on the court versus his talent, God-given talent, being 6'5",
Yeah.
and a physical, force
But
be
this-
reckoned with. So So
daddy
now
was putting
it's
in
talent
work
against
too.
talent.
Yeah.
So when it's talent against talent, that's when discipline come
Step
in
yeah,
and
yeah.
decide.
That's why this 5'10" got killing you out here.
Because
Because
discipline.
he more disciplined. It makes sense, guy. That was good. That was good. Thank you very much. That was good. Okay. Dating today's women. I got a few questions for you. Okay. You know I couldn't let you go without getting this in. This is a good one, guys. Have men's standards dropped or have women's standards risen? Please feel free to chime in as well.
I think it's always women had more standards when they're looking for men versus men standards for women. I think women look for more from a man.
So you don't feel that women's standards have risen? You said that women
No.
have always had high standards.
Yeah,
in your opinion.
And if to answer your question, women's standards has risen.
Okay.
Men's standards hasn't diminished, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So you're saying women's standards, in your opinion, has risen?
Yeah.
Just elaborate just a little bit.
So I mean, okay. So typically when a woman's looking for a man, the top two things they look for from a man should be a provider and a provision and a protector. Well, we'll say three things, right?
Yeah.
Would everybody agree for the most part?
Say that again. What was the three?
A provider,
Uh-huh.
a protector, and provision.
That is providing. Provision is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So those are the things women look for in a man.
See, I think that provision is all those words. I think since we're not cavemen anymore, protection used to be, I need to ensure that she doesn't get knocked over the head by this other guy and you know what I'm saying, taken from our hood or something like that. And so now provision is the bag, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's providing, that is protecting. You see what I'm saying? I'm protecting her with this health and coverage insurance. I'm protecting her with these situations we got going on at the crib. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now women want to take that money aspect out of stuff. So it won't look like they're looking for money. So you can ask a woman today, hey, I want a provider. Oh, if she say a provider, man might say, oh, you looking for money? No. I mean a provider just providing protection, providing a safe space, providing emotional intelligence.
These are only things that could come with the bag. They only come with the bag.
Yeah, no, I get it. We feeling each other. Yeah, it's always gonna come down. So let's put it out there. Women, when a woman look for a man, and I'm not knocking a woman for it, he need to have some money.
I think so too.
He need to have some money, and I'm not mad. I'm gonna tell my daughters the same thing. Don't make that be the main focus, but he need to have some money. I need to know some type of financial stability is there.
Well, you know, I just gotta say this because it was so good when the bishop busted down for us. Pause. Bishop T.D. Strong said that a woman is supposed to have a covering her entire life.
Yes.
Hence the fact that she's covered by her dad. He walks her down the aisle symbolically, hands her over to you, and she never loses her covering.
Exactly.
So security for a woman being provided for, provision, and the financial situation, that's in her nature. That's what she wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether they try to make her the bad guy or not, or call her a gold digger or not, and whether she is a gold digger or not. Because it's a difference between a gold digger and a woman who wants security and provision.
Yeah.
You see?
Okay. So we listed those things that women, okay. And then you go to the second tier, women, and I'm not saying every woman, but on a normal, women want, also a physically, aesthetically looking guy.
Yes.
Most women do.
Yeah.
But within that, it gets specific with women more so. They want a guy over 6 foot. Yeah. They want a guy that's typically in shape.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different standards that women look for and want their men, especially if you have a woman that is, we call her we'll say high caliber woman. Got her stuff together, all of that, good job. She's attractive. She went to school, all the stuff that. So she's gonna have a different type of standards. So let's go to the men. When you're looking for a woman, you don't care if a woman has money.
She can work at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
she can. A woman working at McDonald's is more likely to get a high valued man versus a man working at McDonald's
Being able to get a high value woman.
being able to obtain a high value woman. So our standards are very basic. You want somebody that support you, listen, and really, if you have kids, good, can take care of the house and sex.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's how men think for the most part.
Is that more logical than the latter?
Is it more logical? As far as what?
The way men think versus the way the women, like you just bust down that they want the aesthetics, the bag, the provision, the 6 foot, all the. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that,
I mean,
is that logical? Is that logical for that woman to be
Want that?
seeking that? Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
it's logical.
okay.
It's logical. And when I say
That's just not
standard,
the norm of men, though.
Yeah, it's
You
not.
see what I'm saying?
It's not. And it's
I think the norm is right at, like, I might be taking it too far, like 50,000?
What?
50,000 a year annually.
The norm?
I think that's
it's lower
It's,
than
it's
that.
lower than that. I
Yeah.
apologize. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know the numbers anymore. I used to know the numbers. So the norm is like 40 to 50, and the norm is like 5'7",
Yeah.
and probably
Yeah.
chubby.
Yeah, and I get women and we again at Kimmy's had the conversation and they let me know I wasn't the whole thing is the man the prize versus is the woman. Definitely I can when I was talking about it, I definitely admitted that saying the prize, who is the prize, probably Gigi, Andrea Mosley told me, Andrea Draper, because she's married, told me I was using a bad choice of wording. So shout out to Gigi. But so I changed it up and kind of presented it a little bit different.
How'd you present it?
As far as using the provision, protector, provider, and all of that, those are very important for a woman to want and need.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, Ms. Strong? Okay. So I was trying to look at it like, okay, what 3 things from a woman that she offers or presents to a man that equals to those 3? Could you tell me? I want it from a woman's perspective. What I'm gonna offer this. This is what my job because we're gonna say husband. My job as a husband to provide for you and present this to you. What is it as a wife that you're gonna present to me that is kind of like equal to those 3 things?
She doesn't have a hot mic.
Oh, okay.
She ain't got a hot mic.
Okay, she can tell me and I'll repeat it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I would say if you're providing, then what can equal to that is her loyalty, her submissiveness, and her supporting the provision. If you're, what was the other one? Provider and
Protector.
then the same thing. She's gonna get submissiveness. She's gonna bring her wisdom. She's gonna bring her loyalty. She's gonna bring her own discipline in the areas that you need her to have, and she's gonna bring you balance to offset these things.
Okay, so she basically said a balance. Keyword. One thing that she said was support and submissiveness. So for conversation purposes, the whole thing was who is the quote unquote prize. So as a man, it's everything you named. It's easier for me to find that from multiple women and create that, what you said. As a woman, it's not going to be easy for you to find a protector, provider, and all of those things that we named that's very important to a woman from just any man. It's not. Then I also gave the example, you can take, me and you, you get 10 guys and you date within 30 days, you date each of those 10 guys, right? I do the same. I take 10 women and date all 10 women. By the end of those 30 days, we see who can have the most proposals, marriages, or what proposals? We'll say proposals, right? Who do you think would have the more proposals or the marriages, like a whole engagement? We'll say engagement. Who do you think? Say, and you top notch. You got everything going for you. You're a baddie and everything. You not flawed nowhere. No flaw nowhere.
See, I don't know if I will qualify because I'm a person that agrees with a man's terms. I'm one of those women who look at logic and see that it's clearly that if you get a man that's a provider, he has provision, he's a protector, which is rare, especially in today. Why would he not be
I think she need a hot mic for this one.
Why would he not be the
Yeah.
father?
She's been a strong for years now, guys.
Yeah.
Because the woman's
So
going to get, and I've said this before when we major conversations, the woman gets older. And, you know, it's great to be single and independent and be a bad chick, but you're going to get older. The man can always go young. They don't look so good
Exactly.
for a woman to go younger. So at some
She
point,
talking.
when you was in your prime, you should have been married. So somebody that you're with
She
should not
talking.
only be with you because
Yeah.
you was bad, but
She
he
needed a hot
has
mic for
brought
this one.
out the best in you. He is able to appreciate the quality of the investment that he has put in you. But when you're a guy, like I said, he can always go young. I
Okay.
might not be qualified because I'm a woman that believes in his promise.
Ladies, that's coming from Miss herself.
That was
She
great.
said, "The man is the prize." I did not
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah, so
But you speaking on to the whole thing. Besides throwing out the prize and all,
I wish her
that,
mic was hot. So,
yeah.
you know.
You you speaking to the logic behind it, and that's that.
Oh,
when
you
I was
good.
having a conversation,
You good, man.
that's what I was trying to relay with the conversation we was having at Kimmy's. But I didn't want to, sometimes wording can throw things off, and like, oh no, it's the prize. We each is the prize, and all of that. But she said it perfectly. She said it perfectly.
Yeah, she did. She did. That was good. Yeah, that was. I think everyone's standards have risen and accountability has dropped. Now, that's going to be our last segment. Well, no, I got one. I got to do one more. But that's going to be our next to last segment that I think everyone's standards has risen. All the guys want an absolute baddie, if I'm not mistaken. And all the women want a Jay-Z Drake. Okay, somebody who's getting to it, aesthetically pleasing, things of this nature. And I think accountability is the last thing,
Yeah,
that's on the
accountability.
rise.
But yeah, accountability. That goes back to the whole discipline thing.
Yeah. That's what we
Discipline
was
is
talking- yeah.
wrapped into accountability is wrapped into discipline.
That's a part of discipline.
So as a just a culture, accountability has failed. Men's accountability for how we handle women has failed as a whole. So and vice versa. I think we don't have enough conversations, healthy conversations with the opposite sex. And it's not to actually be mind readers or anything. It's one of those things where you have to talk, listen to understand and respect. Because I'm the type, I believe in a sense in gender roles. Like everybody needs to know their role in whenever you have a team, right? We'll use it as a team. Everybody needs to know their roles.
My baby cousins was telling my wife on the 4th of July, shout out to America, turning 250 years old, that view right there is male chauvinistic and that all the strong men were male chauvinists because we got that view right there.
No, it doesn't have
Yeah.
anything like there's women are nurturers, right?
Yeah.
Women are nurturers.
Natural.
It's funny thing like you're gonna do if for a kid's birthday party, typically, if you're having your kid's birthday party, who's gonna organize the birthday? Typically,
Mom.
the mom.
Mom. And who's
That's
gonna finance
a
it?
gender role, right? However, I'm not saying I can't step in and assist.
Of course.
We're not saying that.
Yeah.
Male chauvinist is no, women do that. You need to do that. I ain't doing nothing. That's chauvinistic.
Yeah.
But we have to get back into roles and responsibilities to work together as a team. They have such thing as a role player. Everybody can't be the superstar.
No.
And if you can accept your role, it makes the unit flow a whole lot easier versus everybody, no, I'm not doing that. I don't need to be doing that. You should be doing that.
Question everybody can understand, especially from, in our age demographic. Should the male always be Michael and the female always be Scotty?
Yes,
Okay.
100% sure.
That's what I thought too.
100% sure.
Okay.
And it doesn't have anything, and keep this in mind, it has nothing to do with money and finances. I know some dudes have egos where they don't want their partner making more money than them. If you can be comfortable with that, it's you all's money.
Yeah.
It's y'all money.
It's no problem.
Don't let that hinder you. Because I know I got friends and know people that like, that's a problem. Like, no, my wife or my girlfriend, I'm not talking to a woman that make more money than me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You shouldn't have that mindset.
Not
But
at all.
in the family structure, yes, the man should always be Michael and the woman should always be Scotty as a whole. I'm not saying in everything, because sometimes Scotty gonna have more points than Mike.
Yeah.
That
Mike can have a bad game.
Yeah, Mike can have a bad game, so Scotty pick up. But as face value, that's how it should be. The man is the leader, right?
Yeah.
He's the leader, head of the household. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, moving forward. Last question for the evening for you, Ketchy. Why do some men always attract chaos? Does toxic women find weak men? Do toxic women find weak men? And why do some men always attract chaos?
Because you are what you put out. You are what you put out.
Just that simple.
And you are what you attract.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna, again, if a dude is like out, you can't have a calm dude that deals with chaos. It just doesn't go.
Yeah, that was
So-
an oxymoron.
So if he's gonna have that behavior in attracting the girl that's drinking 5 drinks 30 minutes by her getting to the club or party or whatever, and that's what it is. You basically are what you put out.
Yeah.
Or are what you attract.
I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. Do weak men choose toxic women? That was the second part of the question.
Do weak men choose toxic women?
Remember, it was, do toxic women find weak men? And the second part to it was, or do weak men choose toxic women? I think both.
Yeah, it's both. I think chaos just love chaos. Just gotta have some discernment sometimes. But people, it's all about people like excitement or people like things on edge, or it always have to be something. Validation of love too. How they grew up in their house. Did they see their parents arguing and cussing at each other and fighting? And they get the mindset of this is how it is. This is what love looks like. And then you hear things about people saying, oh, marriage is this, marriage is that. And just the bad persona that marriage gives off, people tend to hone that in, and that's their perception of what it looks like. Like some people don't like a quiet house. Some people do not like a quiet house. I had a roommate like that in Montgomery. Every woman, he was always fighting. It was always something like, they were like, what is it? But you look at him and you see, this is why.
Yeah, my dad
This
told
is
me
the
about
thing.
people like that. That some people do need chaos in their life because there's kind of, a trauma.
And validity.
Yeah, something that they grew up under, and that's what they, that's what they see. We made it to the lightning round. 1-word answers, less or more. I don't know who's going to comprehend this, but this is the lightning round. One word answers, less or more.
Those I only can answer with one.
Less
of
or more.
those. Okay.
And the main question is, what destroys men? What destroys more men? What destroys more men? Pride, less or more.
More.
Lust,
More.
ego,
Less.
comfort,
More.
fear.
Less.
Thought you was gonna say more. Excuses.
Less. Well, you said less excuses.
What destroys men more? Excuses?
Well, yeah, more.
Less or more?
More.
Okay. Comparison.
More.
Laziness.
More.
Women.
Less.
I think so too. Money.
Less.
Gotta be less.
Yeah, less.
Money gotta
Less.
be. I don't know.
Yeah,
Money
less.
good. I like money. Social media.
More.
So I'm just looking at it like everything outside of you gotta be less. And everything that come from like here, like laziness, comparison, excuses, fear, comfort, ego, like all that come from here.
Yeah.
Goodness. So all those was more. You had like two lesses, which was ego, women, and money. All right. Do you got anything in closing?
No, I don't have anything. Appreciate the dialogue. Appreciate the conversations. I love different POVs.
We got to keep doing this.
Yeah, got to.
We got to keep doing this.
Yeah, like I said, I'm challenging you to get more of a panel style.
I'm
One
with
for the men, one for co-ed type thing.
Yeah, I'm with
Just
it.
talk things out.
I'm with it. I
Get
think
some
that'll be something
understanding.
we'll do closer in the fall. We might try to do something like that closer to the fall where, you know what I'm saying, we want to be able to control the atmosphere a little bit better than this, and it's hard to do it, you feel me, in the summertime. You know, back here, we're trying to keep it cool, guys. Y'all see the little tile. We're trying to keep it cool back here.
And the repo is not helping at all.
Hey, no. That's the anejo.
That's
That's the anejo. I have in closing, every man wants respect. Every man wants a good woman. Every man wants money. Every man wants peace, but very few men are willing to become the man those things require. Discipline is the bridge between the life you dream of and the life that you actually live. And that's major.
I honestly think we should teach our sons more of the prize, and that the women, we have a prize that we need to.
they jumped on.
I put the ice. I gave waiting on you. My bad. I didn't know the ice was gonna be melted.
They jumped. I said the man is the
Well,
prize.
hey, both of y'all niggas smell good. Man, walk in here
But the men is. I raised boys.
Yeah.
I was a teenage mom, so I look at things a little different. My husband has definitely poured into me, and I'm always been the type to open if it makes sense. You know, like I can have